Yes, since the age of 4, that's my first memory of working with spirit, or talking to spirit. I had an imaginary friend. Yeah, so it's just my way of life. It's just what I do. Yeah. One more? Anybody else got a question? Oh, deadly quiet. No? There's usually 3, isn't there? You got one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you tell us about your main spirit guide?
Oh, my main spirit guide, Quig.
It's interesting.
Yeah, so Quig is my main spirit guide. He's called Quig Baxter, and we met on the Titanic. So he was a first class passenger, and so was I. And unfortunately, I was one of the ones that passed because I wouldn't leave my dog. So got the name, got pictures of me, and from here upwards, it's very, very uncanny similar. So yeah, but he is my main guide. I have other guides that I work with, but we mainly just work. He's my sort of like gatekeeper as such. He does the main talking with me, and he's got his own little trademark to get hold of me if I need to listen, because I don't always listen. He's a Victorian gentleman, obviously, with the Titanic, and he when he comes really close, my back goes straight up, and I have to stand really. Yeah, it hurts because I'm not used to that. I'm like to curve my back like most people do these days. Or laid it back.
Do you know if any of your guests in the audience have a guiding spirit? Can you tell?
Everybody has a guide.
Always.
Absolutely everybody.
See them then?
So sometimes I see guides. Majority of the time it's loved ones, because we can't always validate guides. So you can't always get the validation and the confirmation of who it is that you're speaking to. And I could just be making it all up, and we don't want that. We want to know solid proof. So if guides do come in, I will often ask them to bring a relative in as well as. So I'll talk about the relative and then the guide. But the guide's energy is very much stronger, so you recognise them straight away. But every single person has a guide from the day they're born to the last day of breath. It's not usually a family member unless they've passed before you were born. Your family members are your guardian angels, your spirit helpers and friends, but they can still help you, but they're not your guardian angel and they're not your spirit guide. Good question.
Are you always switched on, or do you obviously turn yourself?
I'm always switched on, and I'm always no, I know what you mean. No, I don't. I'm not always talking to spirit. They're not always there with me. That's why my guide has to have his trademark, because he needs to get my attention. Don't get me wrong, you can't completely shut off, but I will be very disciplined with other people's relatives and friends, because there's no point in them coming to talk to me when I can't pass the messages on. If they do need to, they will get my attention. Friends and family often get a little text saying da-da-da-da-da. It usually makes sense, but I don't do that often. It's only when I really need to, because you have to have your own time, don't you? Can't just be talking to dead people all the time. Well, you can, but you feel like you're going crazy. Which is very much like when I was at 18, it got to that stage where I just felt as if I was going crazy, because it was constantly all the time. But then I learned how to discipline myself at the spiritual centre at Sleaford. So that's why I went and did all my training, majority of it. It's a really good little centre if you haven't been before. Recommend it. Sunday evenings, 6:30 to 8, but don't all turn up because it's quite small. Yeah, if you all turned up together, I think it seats about 30, so yeah. Perfect. Does anybody else go there to the little church? You do? You've been? Perfect. That's good. It's a nice little church. No, it's not church now, it's centre. Right, anyway, are we ready? Yeah?